But Real Madrid are Real Madrid. And Real Madrid are always in these matches. Don't look like they're creating anything at the moment. I haven't really rated this Garcia front. He hasn't done anything. There's a bit of an overlap there. No. That's a nice pass. Really well played, Koulibaly. Get back to him. Get rid. Get rid. That'll do. That'll do. Defenders do not want to get rid of it straight away, do they? They just don't want to do it. I could have sworn Luka Modric had left Real Madrid. Cool. This has been a good test. Okay, I'm going to stop there because there's nobody watching it. But now I know it works pretty well. I will see. When's Hilal's next game? Majid, hello. Can you hear me okay? Let me just see if I can. Cool. Good stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, thanks for joining, mate. This is really just a bit of a test, I guess, because one of the reasons I stopped doing the lives on TikTok was because it wasn't going to the right audience. Now, my plan between now and when the new season starts is to double down on here, put my TikToks or shorts on here. I'm going to do some transfer updates, some long form videos on here as well between now and the new year, and just build up a bit of an audience on here. Not toxic here. Well, it can't be toxic if it's only me and you, can it? but yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind the toxic stuff, but certainly still do the TikToks. But now I know this works and how it works. I'm really excited about this. Can I ask you a question? What's the reaction in Saudi Arabia for this competition? Because obviously, I know you're an Ali fan, but are people watching it? Are people keen to see how Hilal do, or not bothered by it? Obviously, it's quite late over there now. It's 10:30 in the evening. Just interested to know whether it's worth. I'm just going to check when Hilal's next game is, because now I know this works and I can do it and it's all good. It'll be interesting to hear from you about what you think the reaction's like. Hilal's next match is when they play Man City. Actually, that'd be good to know. Oh, great! It hasn't got any of the fixtures on here, which is really annoying. I don't know how it works, but I presume they're playing Man City soon. But yeah, just interested to hear what the reaction for this tournament is in Saudi Arabia, because I think it's a really important one for Hilal. Now, it's one of those ones where, the players maybe, I'm talking about the European players here, maybe aren't quite as firing because they haven't had a full pre-season and it's at the end of the season. Very important, everyone watching. Oh, good. Okay, that's great to hear. Because I agree. I think it's something that when, it's not going to be very often that you're going to have a competitive match between European teams like Real Madrid and Man City versus Saudi Pro League teams. And it really is a good test to show how far they've come. Because, look at the starting 11. I know Mbappe is unwell, but it's a really good test against... unlucky. Rodrigo's had a good strike there. It's something that I think is quite important to at least give a good account of yourself. That's really frustrating. I think that Hilal have fallen into such a difficult group with Man City and Real Madrid. Ideally, you would want them to go a bit further into the group, get to the knockout stage, and maybe they will, and I hope they do. I mean, this is a big match because you would think everybody will beat Casablanca. I think everyone will beat Casablanca. So if Hilal can get a victory here, it would be huge because basically they'd be through, really, if because you would think they'd beat Casablanca. Hilal are doing a great game. They really are. I actually think they played really good football. The Leonardo chance was really, really nice, sort of progressive attacking football. I'm going to put my laptop on charge. It was really nice, progressive attacking football. It's unlucky. 1 second. I'm just going to put my laptop on charge. 1 sec. Oh, Real Madrid. Oh, no, you just put no. I'm assuming I'm slightly behind. And I'm assuming Real Madrid are about to score. There we go. 1-0. It's the guy I just said a minute ago who's not been doing anything. Garcia. Oh, so that's good. That's interesting. I'm slightly behind you then, which isn't ideal. But good breakaway goal. Good breakaway goal. At the back post. He didn't hit it cleanly, did he? He didn't get all of it. He sort of scuffed it, I think, on the replay, which I think bobbled it over Bonu. Yeah, I mean, look, Real Madrid do this. They do this, Real Madrid, where they don't do anything all game. It's a really nice break. It was actually Garcia who broke away. Fair play to him. That was a good move. Nice pass there. That's a great pass by Rodrigo. That is a top pass. I don't think he got all of it on the finish. Do you? Did he? Or did he? Was it placed? Let's have a look. Oh my God, he's bobbled it. So that is a horrible finish. Awful. I was lucky, man. He's kicked it against his other foot. Wow. Okay. I'm going to put my laptop on charge. He kicked it against his other foot there. Ridiculous. But look, they all count. They all count. Just joined, was about to ask how the game was going. Does the scoreline tell the story or not? Thanks, Jack. Thanks so much for coming along, mate. I appreciate it. And no, it doesn't tell the story. Like, Hilal have been all right. Like, no real clear-cut chances. They had a free kick on the edge of the box, which Milinkovic-Savic should have done a lot more with. But it was something. But then Leonardo had a good chance. They actually had a goal disallowed as well. Lodi scored a goal, but he was miles offside, to be fair. And that was Real Madrid's first chance, to be fair to them. So, no, Hilal have been really good. Just, Real Madrid just nicked one. But it was a lucky goal. I mean, he kicked it against his other foot. Will you do live here soon? Yeah, so I'm going to do all the lives in the new season. Now I know this works. Because I started doing the TikTok lives. And if you look on my TikTok page, at the very top, there's a post where I reacted to goals, and it did really well. It got like over 200,000 views. But the problem is that it's very hard to do a live when nobody's on them. So I even having two of you on here makes a massive difference. Because otherwise you quite literally are talking to yourself, and it's a bit weird doing that on the internet. But what I would do, because TikTok do a really cool thing where you can take snippets of it. Effectively, what I would do is come on here, talk to you guys on here, but also have TikTok rolling as well. And then I can take the snippets from the reactions, and then do you see what I mean? I can do it all in one go there. That would be the plan going forward. But now I know I can talk to people who I want to talk to, because the problem is on TikTok Live, if it doesn't go to Saudi, I mean, great seeing Jack on here. Where are you from, Jack, mate? But great seeing Jack on here. But in general, you get a lot of people just wondering why you're doing it. You'll have a chance here. Oh, I thought it was going to be 2-0 for a second there. I'm slightly behind, by the way, as well. I'm probably about 30 seconds behind. Majid, when he said no, I kind of knew the writing was on the wall there when he said that. Thanks, mate. I've been following TikTok for a while and saw you live, so jumped over. Oh, legend, mate. I appreciate it, man. Scotland, Glasgow. Glad welcome, man. I'm Derbyshire, so I'm near Birmingham. But yeah, this has been one of those things where I really want to push it because I just enjoy it. Like I'm one of these people that's a little bit alienated from the Premier League a little bit now. I'm an Arsenal fan, and I mean, look, it was great to see Palace win the league. Palace win the FA Cup. Even Liverpool win the league. New people win it was quite good. I'm just open-minded to a few new ideas, and I actually quite enjoy the Saudi product. To be fair, I quite like the fact that there is, 6 months ago, if you said that Inzaghi would be the manager of Hilal, and Postecoglou would be linked to Ali. It just seems that things move very fast in the Saudi Pro League. And that excites me. We need to get the rest of the league better, for sure. But, the fact that Etihad won it was a good thing this year, because you don't want Hilal winning it the way they won it the year before every year. I mean, if you do it consistently, people come here, 100%. No. So my plan would be, I think, obviously having a baby affected me a little bit as well, but give or take the Friday night game in the Saudi Pro League and the Thursday or Friday night game with the one I would do. The weekend's always a bit tricky because I've got the kid and all that kind of stuff. But if I did it every week on the Thursday or Friday, probably more the Friday game, that would make a lot of sense. Agreed. Been good to see a bunch of unusual winners this year, even if it meant Aberdeen take the cup off of Celtic. Yeah. No, I agree. I think that's good for football, right? It must be the same for you guys up there. Obviously, I appreciate penalty. It's a penalty. Okay, right. Game on. It was a game. I'm sorry to Jack. Just keep trying, and it'll work out eventually, I'm sure, mate. Yeah, look. The Saudi World Cup's in 2034. I'm going to keep on going, baby. It's been stop-start due to having a baby, and the worry always is that, just the time to commit to it. I don't earn. People sometimes, Majid, I think, seen this. People write in my comments sometimes that I am earning loads of money out of it and how much they paying you. Like, not a penny. Like, no one knows in Saudi Arabia I'm doing this other than people who follow me, right? That's soft. No, I think so. I think it's a penalty. He didn't grab the shirt, did he? He didn't grab it. It was kind of like a bit of that, and he chucked himself on the floor. Maybe soft. I would say that's a soft penalty. But look, we'll take it, right? And I think to Jack's question earlier on the phase of play, it's deserved. Now, you're slightly ahead of me. Don't spoil it for me, okay? Ruben Neves, I'm very confident Ruben Neves is going to score this penalty. I'm very confident. Also, don't spoil it for me. I'm 30 seconds behind. Courtois is a big, big man. There's not a lot of goal when he's in goal, but I think Ruben Neves can find that goal. I'm not watching it, so don't spoil it for me either. Oh no, it's going to be quite hard to do that. The whole point is that I react to it. I'll try not to spoil it for you, Jack. I think Magic spoiled it for me. Don't look at Magic's comment. I've got a feeling I know what happens. Boom! There we go. Oh, sorry, Jack. Sorry, Jack, mate. Get in. Oh, don't. Oh, I see Magic. All right, I was going to say, it's going to be quite hard for me not to spoil it for you, right? It's kind of the point of the video. Well, good penalty. You've got to fancy Neves in that situation. That was a good pen, man. Good pen. 1-1. Deserved. There was a lot of Hilal fans there as well. Fair play, Saudis. Getting out there. Let's see what the referee saw. I tell you what, that ref cam, that is a good feature. He made his mind up straight away there. Yeah, no worries. Put it away. I don't know why Ruben Neves didn't have the free kick earlier on. Jack, Magic might not know this, but Jack might know. Do you remember the goal that Neves scored for Wolves against Derby County? If you haven't seen it, after this stream, don't leave me, but after this stream, look at the goal that Ruben Neves, you do it on your phone actually, look at the goal Ruben Neves scored against Derby County, probably about 7 years ago, it's maybe 2019, I'm thinking. I think it was 2019. It is absolutely outrageous. Like, it's like a Paul Gascoigne against Scotland, sorry, Jack, mate, where he flicks it over someone's head, but he's like 30 yards out, maybe even further out, and it's behind him. Oh, yeah, imagine seeing it, great stuff. But it's behind him, and he somehow gets, it's just incredible. It's one of my favourite, it's probably my top 10 goals of all time. It's just absolutely outrageous. Because obviously I'm from Derby, so I'm an Arsenal fan, but I follow Derby, and fantastic. That's a nice ball. That's a nice pass. Come on, Salem. He's up against Trent. You can beat Trent. You can beat Trent. Trust me. Oh, go on the outside. Go on the outside. Al-Jassari needs to be running at Trent way more. The geezer's a fantastic attacking fullback, but he's not all that defensive. That's handball. No. Yeah, I think I know the one you mean, but now I'm not interested because you've brought up the Gascoigne goal. Sorry, dude. Yeah, That's what us England fans do. If we meet a Scottish person, within 1 minute, that's coming up. We'll find a way. Ruben Neves goal, whatever. Pinged out wide here. I also think Fran Garcia, I said this earlier on the live, but no one was watching, but I think Malcolm can get a lot of joy out of Fran Garcia. I don't know if anyone watched the Arsenal versus Real Madrid game, but it was Martinelli's goal. It was Fran Garcia who looked like he was literally running through cement. I don't think he's particularly pacey. I wish we had bragging rights more often. Well, your big one was in the actual Euros, wasn't it? Like, we played against you and it was 0-0, but you completely deserved to win that game. You were miles better than us. And we were very lucky to kind of go through that group, really, because we were rubbish against, was it the first? No, we beat Croatia in the first game. I can't remember who beat in the third game, but yeah, we just, and we got to the final. It was crazy. Yeah, the 0-0 win. Listen, what the England team is worth compared to the Scotland team, that 0-0 is a win because it's absolutely outrageous. Mind you saying that, Scotland have got a lot of good players now. But anyway, this is Saudi Pro League TV. And Hilal are doing all right. They're doing okay. I'm really, really pleased. I was saying earlier on before you came, Jack, I think this is a really big competition for the Saudi Pro League in general. And I think that this is one of those weird occasions where the likes of Ittihad fans, Nasser fans, Ali fans, all of them should be getting behind, Shabab should be getting behind this Hilal side, because this competition is very unique. And it's one of those competitions where, well, it's the only competition, isn't it, where this is going to happen. So you can fantasy book this stuff, like, oh, I wonder what would happen if Real Madrid play Hilal. I wonder what happens if they play Man City. Well, now we know. And this is a competitive tournament, right? There's a lot of money to be won here. Okay, it's a fairly new competition. I know it's Man City the holders. I know it's based on the old one, but there is an element of prestige to it, and it will get more prestigious as time goes on. But the money, and I mean, Hilal aren't doing it for the money, let's face it. But it's really great to see. We celebrate like a win anyway. Back to Saudi. There we go. So you should. Yeah, I think they've done all right. There's not much on the Real Madrid bench, I don't think, as well. Modric is on there. I looked at the rest. I don't think, obviously, Mbappe is injured. He's unwell, I should say. I don't know where Alaba is. I presume he's injured as well. Yeah, I really like the concept of this tournament for that reason. A lot of people are against but I think it's something different. So let's wait and see. Yeah, look, I don't. The only thing that's got a problem with this tournament is there's actually no logic as to who's in it based on the current season. So I know, obviously, it's based on the people who, like, Man City are in it. Now, Man City won the league last season, so this competition has obviously been arranged in the middle of. We've known this competition. You can't get Liverpool in it now because it's too soon, right? So, but Chelsea being in it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I guess because they won the Champions League like 4 years ago. Like, what are they basing that on? Oh, what a goal! That was some good football, man. I wish that went in. That would have been a good advert for Saudi there. Salem Al-Dassari with a little 1-2. That was like Messi. That's a nice little return there as well. Oh, it was going into a deflection, didn't it? That would have been the goal of the tournament. That was sick. Oh, I wish that went in. That would have been a moment. It's annoying. The system for choosing the team is a bit poor. A lot of the best teams are missing out. Plenty of teams should be there into the Chelsea. As you said, yeah, that's the only thing that's letting it down. It seems to be a bit like who you're friends with type thing. But let's face it, most of the big boys are there, but no Barcelona. Yeah, it doesn't seem to. There's a bit that doesn't make sense there somewhere. But look, maybe they'll tidy that up over time. Something to work on for next time, though. Yeah, exactly. I think they've just got to get that right, because it takes the prestigious nature away. If you just get invited to go to it, it should be fundamentally the teams that win. Like, again, it's a difficult one, right? Because if you win the Champions League, for example, Paris Saint-Germain, I know Paris Saint-Germain are in it, but like they're not in it because they won the Champions League. But you can't do the turnaround quick enough, so it has to be based on the season before if you're going to do it in the summer. So, yeah, but that's fine. It's just, the best team should be there. What you've got to be very careful of is I'm all for the best teams in the world. Hilal can hold their own because they've got some good footballers, obviously spent a lot of money. They've got some good players there. But the Auckland City versus Bayern Munich match, you've got to be so careful of stuff like that because that's just not, no one wants to watch that, right? 10-0, it's rubbish. So I'm all for inviting the world and having every country represent and all that kind of stuff. But it's got to be within reason because maybe there should be a qualification process for that. Because if you're going to get 10-0, mind you say that, Paris Saint-Germain beat Atletico Madrid 4-0, didn't they? That would have been such a good goal if Aldasari scored that, you know. It's going to be half time in a minute. I'll probably come back for the second half. I know that's risky. Oh, gents, thanks for coming along, though. I appreciate it, man. So much better having people on it. And I'll build it. You know, like I will build it. Obviously, the YouTube's only got 100 odd subscribers, so I don't expect many people to be on here. But now this has given me the lease of life to go, right, you know, get some transfer videos on here, get some more content on here, maybe 3 times a week. If only there was time in the calendar to hold qualifiers like normal World Cups, but the calendar's bad enough as it is. I'll be back for the second half, mate, if you're here. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, tell you what. Oof. Yeah, I'll come back on for the second half. I'll come off and come back on again. I will do. Yeah, I'll definitely be back. But what was I going to say to you? Yeah, 100%. When do you do the qualifiers? It'd be stupid, right? But for Auckland City, I don't know. I feel like they might have some more time in their diary. I could be wrong. I don't know enough about Auckland City. But our lot, yeah, just base it on whoever wins it. But it's just those rubbish teams probably need to earn to be there, just to kind of have some sort of quality there. Because, that 10-0 makes a mockery of the competition a little bit. Like, it happens now and again, but that's it. Half time, 1-1. Good game. Good. I'm going to do a post on TikTok now. I'll do a post on TikTok now. But I will be back for the second half, Jack, mate. And hopefully, Magic looks like he's gone, but hopefully he's come and gone a couple of times. We'll get to 7. Yeah, maybe in the other leagues, but no chance in Europe to do qualifiers. Maybe even certain criteria to make a playoff tournament between a few teams and go like that. Yeah, big time. Something like that. Something that will tidy up. Top man, I'll be back for the second half, dude. So it's 8:55. So we'll be back about probably 9:10. All right. I'll see you in a bit, man. Thank you, mate. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye.